Starting his third year as the head coach at Lawrenceburg, welcome John Blackwell.
Just echo what a lot of these guys have said about being here tonight. It's been a lot of fun and definitely an honor, especially having Coach Lovell here emceeing this. Thank you for coming down. Played at Lawrenceburg, as some of you guys know, for Coach Pratt, Mike Pratt. I think almost everybody up here knows Coach Pratt in one way or another. Great guy, great friend of mine, great mentor, and a role model. I got to thinking about him right out of the chute here when we played at Oldenburg in February. I still don't know what happened in that game. It was a really good game, and we made some shots and some plays, and probably I sat down and stopped coaching, and our kids made some shots, and we got out of there with a 1-point win. There was a big steal right in front of me. Ace thinks that I got the deflection on it. If Coach Pratt was here, he would tell Ace that he's wrong, that I never got a deflection that mattered in my whole playing career. So, but that was a big play. Ace, do you remember somebody said something about keeping Ace's son in front of him? Everybody except Ace has talked about how good his son is, and he's good. I thought we kept Ace's son in front of Mitch Martin. Our guard kept Ace in front of us all night. You keep him in front of you, he'll hit a shot in your face. So keeping him in front doesn't help. Do you remember that 16-foot three-pointer he hit at the end of the first quarter? Did you remember that play in that game? Was it 14? Yeah. So it was maybe 15, 14, 16. And, Mitch came off the court. Mormon crosses over a couple times, hits it in Mitch's face. Mitch looks at me. I was like, "It's great defense." And I looked up at the score, and I think we were up 2, and then we were down 1. A 16-point three-pointer. We had the same ref in the sectional, and the ref said before the game, "Hey, did I miss that call last week?" And I said, "Well, I can tell you." I said, "He didn't have either one of his feet on the line. They were both inside it." So, but it was a good game, and I'm just glad that you guys are coming to our place this year, which is about the same size as your place, right? So we don't have a gym this year. Some of you have heard that, read that. Maybe if you've been on Highway 50, you can see our gym going up. So we don't have a home gym. People ask how that's going. The problem isn't that we don't have a gym. The problem is we do have a dance team. So the dance team is in the gym we have all the time. Every now and then they'll let us do mic and drill on the side or something. So these guys are doing big time workouts, and we're lucky to get some mic and drill. But no, we're getting a new gym. Ours got demolished, and we're getting a new gym. It's going to be great, but we're displaced for a year. So we're going to play our home games in the middle school. The group of coaches up here are excellent coaches, great guys. It's an honor to be in Southeast Indiana. I grew up down here, and it's been even better than I thought being back personally and professionally and getting to coach against these guys. Some of these guys are such nice guys that when they found out we were playing our home games in the middle school gym, they called and said that they'd be willing to let us come back to their place for the 2nd year in a row, but don't change the contract, so then next year we'd get to go to their place for a 3rd year in a row. So that's how nice some of these guys are. Our middle school will be fine for the year. They've done a really good job with it. They've refinished the floor, added bleachers on the other side, new lights, so it'll be all good. Like a lot of these guys up here, I feel really good about our team going into the year. We've got 3 starters back from last year. We did lose a couple key guys that didn't fill out the stat sheet, but did a lot of things for us. We're replacing a lot of leadership. 3 starters back. Mitch Martin ran the point for us and will again this year. It's my 5th year as a head coach, 2 at Crawfordsville, 3rd at Lawrenceburg, and I'm just realizing it's the first time I've ever had a point guard back, and that's really, really really cool. I mean, he runs the show, in the summer and stuff like that. So Mitch will be our point guard. Jordan Kaufman started in the backcourt with him and should again. Adam Harves is a versatile kid for us that had a good year, got better as the year went last year. And then we've got another senior that battled injuries last year. By the end of the year, he was playing a varsity role for us, Ben Beasled, and he's been able to stay healthy. Put together a really good off season, and so that's 4 seniors, and that's going to make us old, at least in the starting lineup, but that's okay because they're 4 great kids and probably our 4 best players right now. After that, I'm not sure if we're 6 deep or 12 deep because there's not a whole lot of difference between guys 6 and 12 right now. We got a couple sophomores that are improving. A junior, Adam Lang, that's just Mr. Consistent, doing a good job for us. actually 2 or 3 sophomores and even a freshman. We got a freshman that's got a chance to be good. His name's Curtis White. All jockeying for position and minutes, and hopefully some of that will sort itself out before the games start to matter. So, but we'll ride those 4 seniors, and we'll see what they take us. And then we got some young guys that are in a good spot because we've got some young guys that'll play a lot of varsity, and we probably won't rely on them to do too much statistically, to just play a role and keep the ball movement and guard your guy and stuff like that. And then hopefully that'll help us next year because we'll definitely be replacing some pieces this time next year. Coaching staff-wise, got a great staff. Brad Cutter, entering his 2nd year as varsity assistant for us, does a good job. Nick Scalf has coached almost every sport at every level at Lawrenceburg, and he's just a coach in the truest sense of the word. He's excellent. Steve Bradley starting his 16th or maybe 17th year as head freshman coach, and I'm really grateful that Coach Bradley gave me a chance and continued to work on our staff, and Jimmy Asherman helps him. We actually had open gym tonight. I left it a little bit early. I didn't want to pick between our assistants to come up here, so they were wrapping up open gym. And then Nick Tremaine is in the back there. He's probably the most overqualified 8th grade coach in the state. He's our head baseball coach at Lawrenceburg, entering his 3rd year, and has had a lot of success at South Central High School as the head baseball coach. And while he was at South Central, coached basketball at every level except head coach, varsity assistant, high school, middle school. So he's our head baseball coach and our 8th grade coach. And like I said, we had an evening open gym tonight, so we appreciate Nick coming out there, or coming down here with us. So we're excited about the season. Schedule-wise, I guess I got some good news tonight. We just played Shaw for 1 year last year. It was late. We had a hole. They had a hole. And it was mutual. Hey, just a 1-year fix. We both need a game. And it was never a home and home. So it was just mutual. So we played Shaw. We don't play them anymore. And apparently that's good news, the way these guys are talking. I guess I'm glad they're off the schedule. And then Franklin County, we're only going to play them once now. So we lost 2 games. So we were in the market for 4 games, losing 2. Wanted to replace those and get the 2. We added Jackson Dell, like Coach Nash mentioned. We got a season opener with Indianapolis Arlington. We had a late opener, so we wanted to find a season opener. That's 2 out of 3 years that Arlington and Lawrenceburg, as random as that sounds, have hooked up and helped each other out. And then we're going to be in the Union County Holiday Tournament. We had kind of unofficially committed to that, long ago. So we're going to go up there and. Like Coach Jones pointed out, 8 teams, and I don't know anything about them yet, and that's kind of exciting. We'll know everything we want to know about them when the time rolls around. But like a lot of these guys, Coach Reitzman put this one on down here, which is going to be great, talking about holiday tournaments. We're excited about it. It butts up with our Rivertown Classic with 3 of the gentlemen sitting up here, Rising Sun, Switz, and South Dearborn. So schedule-wise, we'll be in a holiday tournament, a couple new opponents, and then our conference is a grind, as everybody knows, our whole schedule, our conference and our non-conference. I do think other than South Decatur, we have the good and bad fortune to play everybody up here. Good fortune because they're great programs and fun to compete against, and there's no bad fortune to it, but they're also really good. So we're excited about our team, and everybody else is. A fun time of year, so I appreciate everybody coming out. I appreciate Ace giving me the invite, let me be here with this great group of guys, and thank you very much, and look forward to seeing everybody this winter.
Well done.